Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
Comic Network and comic-related madness proudly presents Madness Tuesday Morning Brew. Tune in to our content on Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt on YouTube.
Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. Oh, this is going to be a problem. I am trying to pre-record, and I wanted to play a game, and I'm going to talk about some things. Hopefully, this will all work the way I want it to. I wish I could be here. I'm actually going to the doctor today. I've had ear issues. Like Thanksgiving time, I caught a cold, and it just like stayed in my ears. So I did a round of antibiotics and steroids. It didn't get better. I went back and got seen again, and then more steroids, more meds, still not better. Caught COVID, recovered from COVID, and still have this ear thing going on. So I'm heading to a specialist to take a look and see why the fluid doesn't drain. I just have a lot of pressure. It gives me headaches. It's just very draining. I'm usually very productive, and I have a whole list of things that I want to do this year, and having this headache every single day and this left ear is ringing, it's just not going to do it for me. So I'm going to go get it seen. So that's why I'm not here today, but know that I love you all. And I'm going to come read the chat afterwards to see what y'all are saying. But I wanted to start out by giving some updates. So Path of the Pale Rider, we were supposed to fulfill in December if we were going to do black and white, which we were on track to do that. So Marco has finished inking, but since color became a possibility, we are now going back and coloring the issue. Much to all of our delight, we get to see Marco bring the world into color. So I wanted to let you know, like he's pretty quick, and usually he finishes before deadline. So we will be fulfilling this month. Let's see what else. So the Funko Pops are scheduled to come out in January, like the last week, 23rd. So those were like the last thing. Those take the longest. They always do. But like the stickers are done. All the keychains are done. The t-shirts are done. She's going to be shipping those to me shortly. Like all the other stuff is done except for the Bones of Despair, which I'm really taking my time since I can to make those really wicked. So I've kind of posted some pictures. You've seen some hints. I was on the fence about those. I really wanted to like have it be a secret, but they're so freaking cool that I will show you guys what they are, because I want you guys to know when you pledge high with me, you're going to get something that's kick-ass. And I like to keep it a secret, so it's like, okay, what am I getting myself into? But know that when you do those $150 pledges, you're going to get something memorable and definitely like a low quantity item, so collector's item for the future. You're never going to find this anywhere else. It's handmade by moi, every single part. And I don't know what I want to say. They're kind of wicked. So for those of you that are getting them, there's two people from the Kickstarter that got them, and then there's two surprise ones going out. Enjoy. They're going to be fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I wanted to show you guys, look, here's a little sneak peek of what Marco is working on. Now, I'm not really going to give you too much context on this just because it will spoil what happens, but we got a dude in a car just singing away. And I wanted to give some context to this because if you don't know, I hate this song. It's an Elvis cover of a song called In the Ghetto. And I'm sure people are familiar with it. If you're not, like, I'll go pull it up and I'll play like 3 seconds of it for you. You can go listen to it on your own. It just makes me cringe. I don't know why. Just something about this song makes me want to vomit. And what cracks me up is my husband had this face where he just wanted to sing it. It was like an earworm, and he would just sing it, and I would want to die. but he has a great voice. Like a lot of times people tell him he sounds like Chris Cornell. So he has a great voice. It has nothing to do with his singing voice. It has everything to do with this song. So as you can see, we got this fella here who will remain nameless at this time, jamming away in his car to this song. I love Elvis. And like, you know, we have the little screen where it says, you know, and his mama cries. And then, oh, shit. Just realize that if anybody starts singing songs that I don't like, I start killing them off in the comic. So you have to see what happens to this guy. It's Bad News Bears. Yeah. We had a lot of fun. I love when Marco draws things that I find funny. I crack up. It's like, even though it's my own joke, seeing it and seeing the expressions that he puts on these people is freaking hilarious. And it just makes it 10 times funnier. You're going to see some funny stuff. And Marco likes to add things in the background. So if you're reading the comic, go look at some of the stuff that he's putting in the background. It's super funny. There's a toilet in a tree. You'll have to find it. I'm not going to tell you what page it's on, but like he has these little goblins that he draws with his signature sometimes. And like those are in the background, like framed on the wall somewhere. So look for goblins, look for cameos. The Zombie Bros might make an appearance, which will be really funny. We're having a good time making these comics, and that's what it's all about, right? Why do it unless it's fun? So we're having a blast. Oh, and it's not going to be yellow. That's just kind of my placeholder. So when I go in and I write words, like, for example, this one's in white, and if the background was white, I wouldn't be able to position it accurately, or you know what I mean? So that yellow will not be there. The yellow is just a placeholder color so I can work and put in like sound effects and things in white and still see them. So that's the explanation for that. But yes, this will all be color, and you will get to see the entire page and what happens to this fella after he says, oh shit, something bad happened. So have fun reading them. I wanted to give a few shout outs today before I get started. My buddy Sam Vera is live on Kickstarter right now. He writes, There's an Alien in My Toilet. This is issue number 3. He's Kickstartering for issue number 4. He's already met his goal. He met his goal in like an hour, which is ridiculous. So congratulations, Sam. If you guys have a chance, go check out There's an Alien in My Toilet. It's super funny. It's all ages humor. And when I mean all ages, like everybody gets something out of it. Like the kids will think it's hilarious because it's like Marvin the Martian fighting squirrels and chihuahuas and like imagining ants are samurais. Like it's good fun for the kids. Plus there's, you know, jokes in there for the adults too. So when you read it, you will also laugh. I had a good time with it. And it's cool because in the back of his comic, he'll always include like, for the kids, he has like, you can't see this, but it's like vocabulary. So they can learn what some of the more interesting words that he's using. He'll usually have like puzzles and games for the kids to play. Sometimes he'll do color along. Really cool stuff. So he's on issue number 4, which is awesome. I'm jealous. I wish I was on issue number 4, but we'll get there. So yeah, go check him out. He's live on Kickstarter right now. Someone else who's live on Kickstarter just for a couple more days is Chris Brown. We're going to play one of his games today live, or recorded. I just say live, but it's live for me, but it's recorded for you. And he, I think, has a couple more days left. Oh, you know what? When you guys watch this, he might be done. Shoot. Well, go check it out if he's still alive. It's his game, Gone Hunting. Super cool game. Again, family fun. You can sit down and play with everybody. And it's vegan friendly because no animals actually die, right? So you get to build the board as you play, and you gather supplies and weapons. You go hunting. You roll dice. Everything is chance, and it's a different game every time you play, which is super cool. So he's really awesome about building games. We're going to play his game Cult shortly, and I will turn on another camera, and you guys will be able to see me actually play the game. This will be my 3rd run through. It kicks my ass in a different place every time. I have yet to win, so we'll see if I can pull a W today, which probably not. One more thing I wanted to share, just because I'm a super nerd. I got this cookbook. It's an unexpected cookbook, an unofficial book of Hobbit cookery. I just got this week, and now that I've kind of figured out how I can stream with a couple cameras, I might do a pre-record of me cooking something from this cookbook, which will be a lot of fun because cooking is really one of the things I enjoy to do. And we've kind of talked about it before, like having a cook-off with me and Rich with Italian food, or like I would really like to bake some macaroons. For those who don't know, macaroons are insanely hard and extremely finicky. And I've kind of figured them out, at least in my own kitchen. So I'd like to bake those ones just for fun. I want to kind of like, I don't know, I want to do all sorts of things. Like I could do some live cuts outside. Like I could smash a watermelon or cut things. I don't know. I might do a whole TikTok series of me destroying some items. That would be fun, like Gallagher style. Anyways, for those of you that don't know, which is crazy, if you're watching this show, you probably know all about hobbits. They have breakfast, second breakfast, 11sies, luncheon, afternoon tea, supper, and dinner. So my sister and I were kind of nerding out. Shout out to my sister Becky and my friend Jamie, who kind of made this possible. My friend Jamie, who's still in Michigan, and we wanted to do like a cook together, a virtual cook together. So we would do like a Zoom meeting and just kind of hang out and cook food together, which would be a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, we want to spend an entire day eating like a hobbit. It sounds fun, but it's probably going to be a ton of work because these recipes are kind of in depth. There's a lot of mushrooms, which make me happy. I wanted to do something with mushrooms. I'm hungry. I should have eaten lunch before I started. Oh, well. Anyway, so we're going to have some fun with this book. We'll see how... I wonder if I can take pictures that look like these. Probably not, but we'll try. Moving on. All right. This game... Need I say, Chris Brown, you do an excellent job of making games that are fun, playable multiple times. But man, these are hard sometimes. For those of you that don't know about this game, it's a choose your own adventure game where you pick a person. They have some abilities to start out with, but then like you build your character as you go. You roll dice to see how your encounters play out, and then the cult comes in and gets you. Let's see. I lost the first time by being eaten by a pack of dogs. Sounds fun. And then I lost this second time, and I think I got eaten by zombies. But I mean, like you can die by like failing to knock down a door. You can take damage. So that was a fun time where I failed that one time, and he laughed. He's like, "Well, at least you didn't die." That would suck to get killed by a door. All right, so I'm gonna set it up here. Here, I'm gonna share my other camera. Ta-da! And here's the book. So this book has like the choose your own adventure in it. So I'll read it out loud as we go. Okay. And so first what I need to do is pick a character. And I usually pick Crystal. I'm going to stick with Crystal because I'm familiar with her. He has some other characters. They're two-sided too. So you can play as someone different every time, but I really enjoy playing as Crystal because she has guns. What? I'm going to start with a weapon, dudes. I'm going to keep the rule book here because it kind of talks about everything in there. There's companion cards. Let me separate these. There's item cards, companion cards, and then there's cult cards. Okay, these are the cult cards. These are the ones that kick your ass. So I'm going to shuffle those and put those down. Getting a little crazy there. All right, so there's my cult cards. Here are my companion cards. So these are people you kind of meet along the way, and they will give you advantages. They might give you extra rolls, extra health, or weapons. And these are the item cards. Item cards are like knife and antidote, pole hook, flashlight, things that could help you either discover things or hide, disguise yourself. This one's called robes. So shuffle those. All right. Cold cards, survivor mats. I'm going to keep this page open because it reminds me how I can level up. So you can spend experience points that you earn to level up your character. So we start to do. These are the wounds. So if I take damage, I die, obviously. This is for the experience. And then we have our skills as I drop them. So perception, combat, agility, nerve, perception. And this represents the amount of dice you get to roll to succeed. So if I have a perception check and I only have one perception, I only get to roll one dice, and it has to come up the right way in order to succeed. Does that make sense? All right, so we're going to put this on the side. I have these little tokens. So these are damage, infected tokens. So like if a zombie bites you, ammo. So if you have weapon, you get ammo, and it will tell you specifically. Like Crystal starts with the pistol and 2 ammo tokens. So I'm going to take 2 ammo tokens from here. Okay. Oh no, these aren't damage. These are during your attribute check, you may re-roll your dice. This is to like upgrade your character. Sorry, Chris, I don't mean to butcher your game. Relax. All right. I'm going to roll dice into a box so they don't go all over the place. Okay, so we're going to start. It says, in the beginning, something went wrong. Nobody has any idea where it started, but it seemed to have spread like wildfire. Everyone is talking about it, but no one is saying anything useful. You were living in another state when this disaster happened. You came back to your old hometown because you still had family there, and you had to keep them safe. Unfortunately, you found them. Your childhood home was surrounded and now occupied by the undead. That sucks. You killed some of them. You didn't know if you destroyed the ones that got your family, but you felt like you did something. You were wandering through the town feeling less alive than the things that you just put down. A woman ran out of one of the houses. She started frantically saying something and trying to get you to react, but you couldn't really hear her. In the prison of your mind, you were trapped in your home. You were lost. That was 2 months ago. You would have stayed lost if a small group hadn't come to your town looking for supplies. You decided to join them and see where things would lead. Hold on. Let me do this so I can actually read it. You still live in that same town, just a few doors down from where your family is still lying on the floor. At least they never got back up. It's that time again. Supplies are getting low and someone has to make another run. You felt the group's eyes on you this entire time. You know it's your turn, and it seems like some of them are too eager to see you leave. Dang, Chris. Now you have to go out a lot farther than you were used to because all the places close have been cleared out. You and your group have managed to keep the streets here relatively clear, and there's only the occasional roaming monster, so Getting out should be easy. The next town is just a few miles up the road. If you cut through the woods, you can get back before dark. It's time to go. You grab your gear and extra bags, and as you stand at the edge of the woods, you look dark even this early in the morning. Or they look dark. The edge of the woods, they look dark. So we're going to go to page 3. Let's see. Was I supposed to start with some? Hold on. I don't have Chris here to correct me like he usually does, where I'm like, was I supposed to blah, blah? And he's like, yes. I thought I was supposed to start with XP. Maybe not. That's all right. We're going to gain XP pretty quick. Let me mute for a second so I can blow my nose. Hold on. Much better. All right, so we're on page 3. The darkness makes the forest seem denser than it usually is. The feeling that something is waiting in the bushes or behind the next tree is nearly overwhelming, but everyone is counting on you. No insects chirp and no birds sing as you stand there mentally preparing to enter the forest. The eerie stillness is suddenly pierced by crunching branches and dry leaves. Of course, it makes noise. You stop and hear that other sound that at the time might be relaxing, but now just serves to remind you that you aren't alone. The sounds echo, and it's hard to pinpoint just where they're coming from. You want to go home, but it's too late to turn back. You need to get those supplies. You take that first step, and this act solidifies your purpose and helps you push the fear down. Now, where was that town again? All right, so which way is the right way? So we have to roll dice for perception. And now I only have 1 for perception, so I only get to roll 1 dice. This sucks. So we're going to roll. Oh, I got lucky. I got perception. Look, guys. That was luck. All right. So we are successful. So according to the book, it says gain 3 XP and go to page 4. So we're going to move this to 3. And we're going to go to page 4. Woohoo. Page 4, sneak past it. You hear something crunching slowly through the brush. A low moan echoes through the trees, and sunken eyes search for a few morsels. It seems almost peaceful as if it doesn't have a care in the world. You take some time to really look at it. Once soft flesh is now mottled with dark spots and missing pieces. It looks as though it was bitten. Still it stands there, gently swaying and ignoring the massive pain that it should be in. Flies land on its dead eyes that remain fixed on something in the distance. Is that a person standing in the distance? Is that thing actually staring at this person? You break away from your reverie and realize that the creature waits in the same direction that you need to go. Can you get around it quietly? All right. So we can roll. So we have to roll a brain. I'm just going to call them, brain critical thinking. 1 of those, and then a perception check. So we just need 1 brain and 1 perception. But unfortunately, look where I'm at. I have 1 and 1. So I have to roll 2 dice. I get 3 rolls total. So if it lands on an X, that dice is gone. So there's a pretty good chance I'm going to fail here. Thanks, Chris. This is why this game kicks my ass. All right. And I fail. This one right here came up as an X. So I failed. So according to this, it says gain 1 XP. At least I get that. It's probably going to bite me. And go to page 10. Page 10 says, stay quiet. The sound draws closer. You know they heard you duck in here. How could they not? You imagine the pain that you will feel once you're found. Your adrenaline surges, making your heart pound so loud that you know they hear you. You will yourself to become a part of your hiding spot, praying that they will pass you by. You wish you had never stepped foot in here. Can you make sure that you're not caught? So we have to roll one brain, and I only have one. I only have 4 XP, so I can't increase that yet. Because I need 5, correct? Yes, I need 5 XP to increase any attribute by 1. You can spend 9 XP to increase 2 attributes by 1. And you could spend 10 XP to get a special ability. That's what these red ones are for. These 3 over here. You can spend 12 to increase 3 attributes by 1. And you can spend 3 XP to heal a wound. You do this to do this, you roll 5 dice. You may re-roll any non-X results up to 2 times. After you finish rolling, gain 1 health for every heart that was rolled. All right, so so I don't have enough XP yet. So I'm going to roll 1 dice. Hopefully it'll land on a brain, and then we'll hold still and remain still. Don't let them catch you. I got a heart. I can re-roll this 2 times as long as it doesn't land on an X. So wasn't successful. Let's try again. I got a perception, last roll, and I got a run. So I failed. All right, so they found you. Gain 1 XP and go to page 8. That can't be good. Forest attack. Now we're in trouble. All right. The rotting faces change from slack indifference to intense hunger. This is not good. A hateful intelligence seems to come over them as they spot you. Almost as if they know you and despise what you are. The creature lunges towards you. So we get 2 options here. We can roll combat. And I need 2 combats to come up, fight the group of undead to be successful. Or roll 1 combat and 1 evade. And that's also a success. So we're going to try 1 combat and 1 evade, which is good because combat, I get 2 dice. And evade, I get 2 dice. So I actually can roll 4 dice up to 3 times and try to get 1 combat and 1 evade to try and run away. Here we go. All right. These 2. So did I get any combat or evade? No, I didn't, but I got an X, so that dice is gone. Roll number 2. All right, I got an evade. So we're going to roll 2 more dice. And we need a combat. And I didn't get it. So I failed. I have a feeling I'm going to get killed real quick this round. I'm not rolling when I need to. Okay, so failure. You take a wound and gain 1 XP. Replay this page. All right, so I have 6 XP. I'm going to take a wound. I have 6 life, so I can take 5 more of these and still be in the game. But I'm going to spend 5 XP, and I am going to... Well, I have to replay this page. I'm actually in good... I'm going to up perception to 2. And I'm going to take 4 dice, and I'm going to roll again. Try it. All right, so I got... I got 2 perceptions, which I don't need, a heart and a brain. None of that helps me. I need a combat, which is the target, and the evade, which is the running person. All right, so that's roll number 1. Here's roll number 2. Well, I got an X. I did get the combat, so we're going to keep that. And now I got 1 roll left. We're going to try and roll evade. Didn't get it. All right. So failure, take 1 wound. If this page kills me, that's going to be pathetic. All right, so I got 2 wounds, but I get an XP, so I have 2. And we're going to replay the page. We're going to do it again. Come on. Well, I got an evade, so we're going to keep that. No X's, so I'm going to re-roll. 1, 2. Nope. Come on, combat. 3. Yes, okay, I was successful. I got 2 combats in a brain, so I got my 1 and 1. So that works. So success. You are indeed agile. Gain 3 XP and go to page 7. So I get 3. That makes it 5. I'm going to take this time to upgrade the brain. So that goes back to 0. And now we go to page 7. Edge of the forest. Past the edge of the forest lies the small town that you've been searching for. It could almost be at rest. Most of the homes are still undamaged, and there are even cars in some of the driveways. You can see clothing on the lines and make a mental note to come back for some once the immediate needs are taken care of. You need to do this to make, all you need to do to make your way through this one is, I can read. All you need to do is make your way through this 1 yard, and then the town looks clear. Unfortunately, you must deal with 2 undead who block your path. How will you handle them? Okay, now it says you may detach bottle, which I don't have. Or there's 2 options. We're going to roll either an evade and a combat. Okay, you shove one onto the ground or fight the other one off. Or you can roll brain and perception. You remain calm and find a path around it. So should we fight it or should we find another path? We're going to fight it. Okay, so we need combat and evade. So I got 2 and 2. So we're going to roll 4 dice. And we got to roll 1 of each. We're the same thing we've been rolling all the time. So hopefully we get lucky this time. All right. Well, I got an X, so that one goes out. I did get an evade. So we're going to hang on to that one. We got 2 more rolls to roll 1 combat. Let's try it. Whoa, got another X, but another evade. Last one, we need a combat, and we got a health, so that's no good. All right, so we fail. Take 1 wound and 1 infection. Great. So we got 3 wound and an infection. Gain 1 XP, so we're back to 1. And go to page 8. We were just on 8. Let me double check this infection. How many of those do I have to do? 5. Okay, so 5 or more infection tokens. You must go to page 71. I've never been to page 71. That might be bad. Wait, I'm supposed to have a freaking pistol. Been playing all this time and I don't have my pistol. Probably could have been handy. So I start with the pistol, which I've completely effed up. So that'll be fun. We'll see if I survive now. So weapon one-handed, ranged, and loud. X is equal to the number of ammo tokens removed from pistol at the beginning of a combat check. This effect lasts until the end of the combat check. So it starts with 2 ammo. I should put this over here. So I can remove ammo and add a die. So when I roll combat, I can add up. For this time, I could take those off and roll extra dice to try and succeed at combat. We'll see if that'll work. Maybe that'll work on this time because I'm back to the freaking forest attack where the rotting faces change from slack indifference to intense hunger. They're going to come after me. So we either need to do, we're going to do the combat and evade again because that means I get 4 dice. Should we do an ammo? I think it's kind of early in the game to do ammo. If I die, I'll just freaking start over and we'll run it again. So let's hang on to the ammo because I know this game gets a lot harder the further you get. I'm just in the beginning. So let's try this. All right, so I get 4. I got an evade. I got 3 brains, so we're going to re-roll. And we just need a combat. I did not get it. I got 2 brains and evade. Come back, dice. One more time. I got 2 X's and a heart. So that didn't work. So fail, I take a wound. We're at 4. This is not good. And I get an XP. I'm at 2. I need 1 more XP to heal. So replay the page. Come on, we just need 1 running man and 1 combat. Evade and combat, people. That's the name of the game. We got a combat this time. We got an X, so that one goes out. Let's try again. Running man. And we got all combat. That did not help. Last roll. Ah, yeah. So we got a running guy, which is evade, and we succeed. Success. You were indeed agile. Gain 3, so we're at 5. And go back to page 7. So we're going to go back, but let's spend 3 to do some healing because we need to. Let's read what heal says. You may spend 3 XP to heal wounds. To do this, roll 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You may re-roll any non-X up to 2 times. So 3 rolls. After you're finished rolling, gain 1 health point for every heart result. Okay, so we're going to roll. Woo! So we got 3 hearts off the bat and no X's. So that's going to take away 3 of those. Let's roll one more time. All we need is 1 more heart, and then we're back to all health. And I got 1, so we can stop rolling because I'm back to full health. That was useful. So I'm going to put these wounds back. Put the wounds away. Be gone. All right. We are back to the edge of the forest. So there's the backyard we have to get through. And last time we tried combat. Let's try to remain calm and find another path. So we're going to roll 4 dice because all of my stuff is at 2. So I got 2 brain dice and 2 eyeball dice. I know that's not what they're called, Chris. It's not eyeballs and brains, but that's what they look like. So 4 dice, we're going to try and get 1 brain and 1 eyeball, which is thinking and perception, to see if we can stay calm and find a new path. Maybe I roll these better. We'll see. Got an X. So we got 1 brain. We got 2 brains and a heart. So we're going to roll 2 dice and try to get a perception. Nope. One last time. Nope. I just can't roll really well today, man. What's going on? Anyway, failure. You try to find a new path, but you get turned around and wind up right next to them. Hooray! Go back to page 8. I'm stuck on these 2 pages. It's not fun. Forced attack. We get to roll 4 freaking dice and try to get 1 combat and 1 evade. Let's do it. Right off the bat. Hooray! We got a combat and an evade, so we will succeed. All right. We go back to page 7, but we get 3, which is 6. So let's see. Let's spend 5. No, let's keep it. We'll get 3 more experience and we'll upgrade 2. Why won't we? We'll see. I'm in a pretty good shape. I don't have any wounds. Let's do it. So we go back to page 7, edge of the forest. We're going to try to get through this yard again. This is the third time. 3rd time's a charm. So we're either going to do combat or we're going to stay calm and find another path. And when in doubt, let's do combat. I mean, why not? So we need 4 dice, 1 evade, and 1 combat. We can do it. We can do it. Well, I got 1 combat and I got 3 dice to re-roll. So we need an evade. We didn't get it. One more time. Come on. 3 dice. One of these has to come up as evade. Once. We did it. Hooray. Okay. Success. Gain 2 XP. So we're at 8. Oh, we can gain 2 XP or we can gain... No, we're going to gain the XP because we're going for 9. Because it says we could either increase combat or evade by 1, and then we're going to go to page 14. But we just need 1 more, and then we can upgrade both of those. So let's do that. So let's go to page 14. Finally, I can turn the page. Search the town. The small town lies open in front of you. Many of the homes and businesses have been ransacked already. You regret the need to take these things, but you also know that your group really needs them. You set about your grisly business. To your left is a home that seems relatively untouched, but you think that you can hear noises coming from inside. People or undead. On the right is a small grocery store that may have food, water, and medicine, but it's hard to see inside the grime-covered windows. A doctor's office may have life-saving medicine. Where are you going? Each location may only be searched once. So where are we going, people? Let's see. We can go to the house on the left. We can go to the grocery store, or we can search the doctor's office. Let's go. Well, we'll start it in the beginning. Let's search the house on the left. At least it's not the house at the end of the... What's that called? What's that movie called? House at the end of the street? No. Last house on the left. Ooh. This could be bad. You're funny, Chris. This is last house on the left. We're all going to die, people. We're all going to die. You're near the front porch. Sounds come from inside the house. If someone's still alive in there, you cautiously step onto the porch when a gunshot echoes in the small neighborhood and you feel a breeze from buckshot. Man, they didn't even... Aren't you supposed to warn them with, it's not buckshot. It's the other one, right? I'm not a hunter. There's 2 kinds of shotgun shells. You're supposed to do a warning with the smaller ones, and this is not it. So they mean business. They're going to, yeah. When gunshot, you feel the breeze of buckshot whistle past your head. What will you do? We got 2 options. We can roll perception and thinking. We have to roll 1 perception and 2 thinking. You notice there aren't many supplies lying around. Can you convince this person to join you? Also, we might be able to convince them to come with us, but that's only if we roll it, which I haven't been rolling. So we're going to assume that probably not going to work. Or we could shoot their ass. So get into a defensive position and no one shoots at you and lives. I don't know, people. We gotta roll 3 successful dice. But if I do combat, I can use one of my ammos and have an extra dice. What do you think? Although, if we roll the other one, we might be able to convince them to come with us. Let's try to convince them to come with us. Because if we could gain a person, and then that could be definitely advantageous to us. So we get 4 dice. And we're going to try to roll 1 perception and 2 critical thinking. So for those of you who are looking at the pictures, which you can't see from here, but if you have this game, you know what I'm saying. It's 1 eyeball and 2 brains. Oh, we got 2 brains. And no X's. So now we just need to roll 2 dice. We need an eyeball. We didn't get it. We got another brain and a heart. So I can roll 1 more time. Come on, we need an eyeball. Eyeball. We got it. All right. So favor apparently favors when we talk things out instead of just going guns a-blazing, which is what I usually do. But the last 2 times I have played it has not worked out well, guns a-blazing. But again, it's all in the dice. All right, so here we go. Success. Attach Vincent Squatter. Companion cards. Vincent Squatter. Oh, he looks friendly. Look at this guy. Okay. Here we go. What does Vincent do for us? He gives us +1 to critical thinking. So we get an extra dice every time we roll a brain check. And we get 1 extra heart. That's great. So I have 7 health. We might be able to sacrifice him if we need to. I mean, they're zombies. If it's down to you and me, I'm going to run faster than you and you get to go. Sorry, Vincent. All right, so we may go to page 27 or page 29. This bed. Let's go to page 27. The backyard. You come across an open window, which seems like an extreme hazard in this age of the undead. Is it a trick? Will you tempt fate by trying to break in through the window? If Vincent Squatter is attached, attach bandages and 1 ammo token. Ooh, go to page 14. Let's do that. I like ammo. We add an ammo. We add bandages. Bandages on my legs and my arms from you. Bandages. Bandages, bandages. All right, bandages. It says accessory. Here you are, people. Oh, that's bad. Here's the camera. Oh. That's what it looks like. We don't get any extra dice, but it says detach bandages at any time. If you do, roll 5 dice, heal 1 wound for every heart. So this is like not a get out of jail free card, but it's a chance to heal without spending XP, which is great. All right, let's go to page 14. We just need 1 more XP and we can upgrade 2 attributes. Go to page 14. Here we go. If anybody is just joining, I am playing this game called Cult by Chris Brown, who's part of the Madness and makes awesome games. This one's a limited run, so I don't even know if he has any of these left. I was lucky enough to get one because, I don't know, because he loves me, whatever. He's married. He doesn't love me. You know what I mean. We're friends. All right. I'm going to put those back. Page 14. Search the town. Oh, the small town lies open in front of you. So, we're back here. So we get to pick another place to go. So we went to the last house on the left and survived. Amazingly, picked up a person and an item. So that was a success. I still have no wounds. I have 1 infection token. So I can get 5 of those before I have to go to page 71 and become an undead, probably. So we have 2 choices. Well, 3 choices, really. We can go to the grocery store. We can go to the mayor's office. We can just get out of town. Let's go to the grocery store. I have a feeling we could, there's lots of options here. So this is not good. Well, I mean, it's good, but I get anxiety sometimes. I'm like, make the wrong choice and we all going to die. So the small parking lot is spotted with cars long since abandoned. Their occupants thankfully nowhere in sight. You approach the main entrance of the store and you can see that the glass doors are shattered. Dun, dun, dun. Shards of glass make the ground treacherous and leftover pieces in the door make it difficult to manage. You may take 1 wound and quickly enter the store, or take your time clearing away the glass, but you may have been noticed. Draw 1 cult card. We are not going to draw those cult cards because they freaking show up and eat you. Not literally, maybe literally, but most of the time it's a bad day when you have to pull a cult card. I had one that was like either all of your attributes go back one or discard all of your items. And I was like, Ma. And that's what led to me getting like eaten by zombies because I lost all my shit. So we're going to take a wound because we can. We're still at 0. So now we have 1. Whoops. And we're just going to go in. So, all right. After you make your way inside the store, you see that it's a standard small town store with an office, deli, and cramped aisle. Where are you going? Each location may only be searched once. So, let's go to the deli. I don't know what we're going to find of use in the office. Paper. Let's go to the deli. Page 18. What used to be filled, your description is gross, Chris. What used to be filled with savory tubes of meat and cheeses is now filled with rotting sludge. Gross. The smell hits you before you get there as you nearly lose what little you have eaten in the past few days. No, thank you. Well, it's a good thing I lost my sense of smell from COVID because maybe I wouldn't be able to smell that. That's an advantage. You walk carefully around the broken counter, mindful of the glass and rotted meats, and search for anything useful. Roll dice for a perception check. Is there anything around here? Let's roll 2 perception. We got 1. So success. You find a can of fruit salad and have a small feast. Hooray! So we gain 1 XP. Ooh, we have 9. We attach food. Let's go find food. We found food. That's amazing. I'm not going to get optimistic here. I'll have lots of stuff. It looks great. As soon as I pull a cult card, they're going to come for me and I'm going to die. So hopefully this will help. All right. Detach food at any time. If you do, heal 2 wounds. So here's what we look like. It says food. Got 2 cans of food there of unmarked. Could be dog food. Could be chili. Could be pineapple. Who knows? But at least we could heal. So bandages and food is coming in useful. Hopefully I can keep them without discarding them. I'm not bitter about last time at all. I'm not. Okay. So we're going to go to, oh, no, before we turn the page, I want to increase 2 things. So I don't know, man. We're going to spend 9 and we're going to increase combat. That's probably where we're the most skilled, just because we have ammo, we can get extra dice. Or no, why don't I not do combat? Because we have ammo and we can roll extra dice. Let's increase the running man, which is agility, I guess, and perception. All right, so we got 2 combat, 3 agility, 2 thinking, and 3 perception. No XP. But we got lots of ways to heal, so we're okay. All right, so we attach food, go to page 16. So we're still in the grocery store. So we went to the deli. We can go to the office or the aisles, or we can leave. Let's go to the aisles. Page 19. Okay, the aisles are small and the items are thrown everywhere, to be expected when people go on a rampage. Nothing appears useful. Your search of the frozen food section shows exactly what you expected. Maybe another aisle will have something left. The others are counting on you. So find something, Laurie, because everybody's hungry, damn it. All right, so we're going to roll dice and we have to get 1 perception. Is there anything down that aisle? So we get to roll 3 dice now. We just need 1 eyeball. We didn't get it. We got a combat, a heart, and a brain. So we can roll all 3 again. Roll. Nothing. Come on. You can just upgrade perception and roll nothing. Let's go. Fail. All right. Failure. You're throwing boxes and broken bottles and empty bags all over. You think you see a pack of crackers on the top shelf. You step on the bottom shelf and stretch your arms to the limit. The shelf tips and you're trapped. Great. Turn to page 20. This isn't good. All right, so you lie there feeling foolish. Yep, sure do. How could this happen? Footsteps catch your attention. Oh no. A shuffling horror is coming inexorably towards you. Can you get out in time? You can detach your weapon, either shotgun or pistol. I don't want to detach it. I got lots of stuff on there. If you do, go to page 16, or we're going to roll some dice. We need to roll brain. So we get 2 dice for brain. And agility, we get 3 dice for agility. We have to roll 1 brain and 2 running men. So ignore the creature coming towards you and push the shelves and slide out of there. Good luck. All right. We got an X. We're going to take that out. So we need 1 brain. Do we get a brain? Yes. And we need 2 running men. I got 1. So I have 2 dice. We're going to roll again. We need 1 running guy. Come on, running guy. Nope. 1 more. Yes, we got him. All right. So we survived. Woo. Pull yourself free and expertly climb over the fallen shelves. The undead creature shuffling towards you was not so lucky. It falls, and a corner of the shelving unit punches through the thing's skull, killing it for the 2nd time. Now, this time, hopefully it stays down. Now, if it was in my world, it would just be stuck there, but his name was probably Peter, and he was like an accountant, and he was just coming to see if you were okay, but we killed him anyway. It doesn't work that way. So in Chris's world, he's dead for good. Gain 3 XP, hooray. And go to page 16. So sadly, we didn't find anything in the aisles, but we can go to the office or we can go search the town. Shall we go to the office? Why not? We're already here. There's no point in not doing it. So let's go to page 17. Ugh. This is where I almost failed before and took damage from trying to break down the damn door. So some coffee from the Tuesday morning brew coffee. The office is near the store's entrance. It's behind a locked door. Do you want to get inside? All right, so we got to roll some dice. We got to roll 1 brain. Brain, I got 2 dice. And combat, we get 2 dice. Oh, we have to roll 3 successful. All right, so get yourself ready and break down the door. Let's do it. We got the brain. Did we get any combat? We did not. Come on, come. Whoop. Damn it. Technical difficulties. Combat. We got 1 combat. We need 1 more combat. Can we do it? Can we do it, people? Nope, we didn't do it. Failure. See what I mean? The door is tougher than it looks. You fall to the ground and you take a freaking damage. Really? Goddamn door. Every time gets me. Oh, you alert a group of the undead. Gain 1 XP. At least we got something out of that. Falling down on my butt. Go to page 28. It also says, or you may detach lockpicks, but I don't have lockpicks. So, where are we going? Page 28. Probably a zombie encounter. Undead attack. Hungry moans draw nearer. The undead are closing in on every side. Clawed hands reach out to shred your tender flesh. So we're going to roll some dice. We have to roll 2 combat. Here's where I'm going to use some ammo. X is equal to the number of ammo tokens. So shotgun, you actually get 2. This one, I only get 1. This effect lasts until the end of the check. So I'm going to take 1 ammo off, which will earn me 1 more dice. So I get 2 because of my skills, and I get another 1 because of the ammo I just spent. So here we go. We need to roll 2 combat. We got 1. Let's roll again. 2. Come on. Yeah, we got it. Okay. So I got 2 combat. Success. You managed to fend them off. There's more than 1. So we get 2 XP. So we go to 6. Go to the success results from the previous page that you played. Chris, I don't remember what I'm supposed to, what page we're, oh, we were on the knock down the damn door to the office. All right, let's go back. Office. All right, so we get to to do the success. The door splinters and you are inside. A person stands defiantly against the back wall, looking at you and calculating your worth or the danger that you might present. Oh, I'm definitely dangerous. After many tense minutes of discussion, this person agrees to go with you. Hooray, I don't even have to roll anything. So attach Eric, grocery manager. Okay, Eric. Oh, I forget to keep. Would help if I actually do the things I'm supposed to do. Okay, so Eric, grocery manager. Here's what Eric looks like. So with Eric, I get extra dice, which I keep forgetting to do on the frickin' Vincent. So I get an extra brain, and now I get an extra perception. Sorry, I forgot. All right, so gain 2 XP, which means I have 8. So we need 1 more. We can upgrade 2 attributes again up to 3. Ooh, this is getting good. But don't worry, guys. I'm going to die spectacularly like I normally do. All right, so we're going to gain 2 XP and go to page 16. So we have searched the office, the deli, and oh no. Yeah, we've searched everything in the grocery store. So now we're going to go back to town, which is page 14. So we searched the last house on the left, the grocery store, and we can, did we do the doctor's office? I don't think we did. We're going to go to 21. Yeah, we're going to go to the doctor's office. Why not? Let's go to everywhere and we'll see, what we can get. Hopefully, because after this, it gets difficult. So we might as well go get all the things that we can. So medicine will help you and your friends survive and overcome this plague. Is anything left? Yeah, that's a good question. The office is small. A receptionist desk, 2 exam rooms, the doctor's office, and a small storage room. A banging is coming from inside one of the exam rooms, and the door seems ready to fall. Will you do a quick search or a thorough search? Get in and get out. It's probably already pretty picked over, but there could be some stuff in there which we will definitely need. Let's do a thorough search. We might regret this, guys. Page 23. Check everywhere. You know how important this place can be to your community. You want to make sure that you check everywhere. What will this place hold for you? Each location may only be searched once. So we can go to the doctor's office, in the storage room, or go back to town. So, let's go to the doctor's office. Why not? The door to the office lies open, inviting. You can't hear anything from inside, but the distraction coming from the exam room may be hiding any noises. So there could be something in there. You cautiously step inside and you're amazed that the office seems to be mostly untouched. If it wasn't for the banging coming from the occupied exam room, you would expect to have the doctor come in. Wow, it looks pristine. So we need to roll 2 perception. What's left behind? Now I get an extra dice because of Eric, the grocery manager. I got to remember these because it's going to be important because it's going to start getting harder. Okay, So I have 3 dice for my abilities, and now I get 1 extra dice because of Eric, the grocery store manager. So we need to roll 2 perception. I rolled 1, 2, 3 X's. So I failed. Woo! That was spectacular fail. Okay. You don't find anything other than the latest copy of Fisherman's Fancy. Damn it. Go to page 23. All right, so we're back to the main doctor's office. So the doctor's the office didn't do anything. So we could go to the storage room. Let's do that. We'll go to page 25. This door is locked. Across the hall are creatures attempting to escape from the exam room. They seem to be growing more agitated. Ooh, there's like a bunch of them. Will you pick the lock or smash your way through? We don't have lock picks. So we're going to try. We're going to smash our way through this door and hopefully it doesn't hurt us. Damn it. All right. So we need agility, which I have 3. 1, 2, 3. And combat, I have 2. 1, 2. Do I have any extra combat? No. Do I have any extra agility? No. Okay. So here we go. Let's see if we can beat the door this time, but not, fail to the door. All right. We need 1. Okay. Well, we got an X, so we're going to take that out. We need 1 running man, which we got 1. And we need 2 combat. I have 1. So we're going to re-roll 2 dice. Let's go. We need a combat. Nope. Need a combat. Nope, we didn't win. All right, fail. Thwarted by the damn doors every time. As you ram yourself into the door, you ricochet off and slip. Really, I fall down every time. You land within reach of the undead as they break through the door. Damn it. So we gain an XP, which is helpful. We need it right now. And then go to page 28. At least we didn't take damage. It doesn't say we took damage. So I'm going to spend this 9 XP to increase combat and thinking. So now we get 3 dice for everything, and XP goes down to 0. Page 28. Undead attack. Here we are. So we have to roll and try to get 2 combat to fend them off. So I get 3 dice because of my ability. Do I want to spend an ammo? Yeah, we'll spend an ammo. How do I buy more ammo? Can I buy more ammo? Apparently not. Ooh. All right, so I get 4 dice. And we're going to roll to get 2 combat. I got 4 of nothing, but at least I didn't get any X's. I got 2 X's this time, but 1 combat. So I got 1 row left with 1 die, and it's got to land on combat. Fail. You don't escape unscathed. Take 1 wound. A wound. And an infection. And an infection. So I got 2 infections. Gain 1 XP. Go to the success results from the previous page that you played. If there's more than 1 success, just choose one of them. Where were we? We were in the doctor's office. Storage room. Success. You managed to painfully get inside. So we managed to escape the undead, but I got scratched. But we get inside the storage room. You search, shows some smashed bottles. Gain 1 XP. Okay, I'll take it. Attach first aid kit. Do I have first aid kit? No, I got bandages. We could heal now. That's probably a good idea. First aid kit. And take 1 wound. I gotta take a wound? Yeah, we're definitely gonna heal. Go to page 23. Okay. So first aid kit, what does it do? Detach first aid kit at any time. If you do, roll 10 dice. Ooh, this might come in handy. Heal 1 wound for every heart result. You may re-roll any non-X results up to 2 times. So here's our beautiful first aid kit where we get to roll 10 dice up to 3 times and gain a health for every heart. But I think what we're going to do is detach bandages so we can roll 5 dice and heal for every heart result. So we're going to detach bandages and roll 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we have 4 wounds and we're going to try to get that down as far as we can. All right, so we got an X and we got 1 heart. So we got 1, 2, 3. One more roll and we can hopefully get 1 more heart. And I got 1. Okay, so we're healed all the way. So let's put these wounds back. 1, 2. Still can't get rid of the infection, unfortunately. I think I got to find like the antidote or something. Only got 1 ammo. No. Come back. All right, where are we going? Page 23. All right, we checked everywhere. So now we're going to go back to the town. Page 14. I think we checked everywhere there too. So now we're heading on, and this is where it starts to suck. So we're going to leave the town and go to page 26. The first time I played this game, I got run over by a freaking van. And see all this stuff that I have? You have a yard sale, and I lost all of it. Like all the stuff that I've accumulated, it just went poof. And then these feral dogs showed up, or undead dog, I forget. It was a bunch of dogs, and I got eaten, and it was a bad day. I was like, yeah, I'm doing really good, Chris. And he's like, yeah, you just wait. And then I got hit by a car. So page 26. Leave town. A white van is coming towards you. As the van slows, you make a roll. So we're going to roll dice to see. We got to get 2 running men. So 2 agility. Make your way to the thick brush by the side of the road. And a brain. So critical thinking. Try to remain as still as possible. So this is where you fail and you get hit by the damn thing. And then all your shit goes out the window. So we can roll dice. Let's see. I can roll 3 dice for agility and 3 dice. 1, 2, 3 dice for critical thinking. Do I get anything for agility from my companions? No, but I get 1 extra dice for critical thinking from Vincent, who's the squatter. Thank you, Vincent. I hope I don't have to sacrifice you later. All right. That's a lot of dice. So hopefully we can get 3. If I don't, it sucks, man. I don't want to get hit by the van. All right. So we need 2 running men. Okay. So take out the X. 2 running men, which I got. Did we get 1 brain? We did. Hooray. Freaking roll like 7 dice. You pick up. All right. So we succeeded. You crouch in the overgrown weeds. The van passes by. You swear that they can hear every breath. The van moves on. Who were they? You should find out if they were a threat to your group. You follow the van as it makes its way to a secluded cabin. What is this place? Gain 3 XP. Woohoo, we got 5. And go to page 35. We survived the van, people. That's an accomplishment. Excuse me. All right. Snoop around. Everything is telling you that this is a bad idea. Really? But you must know who these people are. No, I don't. Maybe you can find a weapon or something to eat. You carefully make your way back to the building, hoping that the shadows will keep you safe. Voices grow louder as you approach. This is a bad idea, guys. All right, so we need to roll 1 brain and 2 eyeballs. So 1 critical thinking and 2 perception. Let's do it. So let's see. Brains, I got 3. 1, 2, 3. Perception, I got 3. 1, 2, 3. And I got an extra brain from Vincent. Ooh, I get an extra perception from Eric. That's a lot of dice. So here we go. Let's roll these. We need 1 brain and 2 eyeballs. Here's our brain. Here's an X. We got 1 eyeball. We need 1 more. So roll again. We got lots of eyeballs. We got 3 extra. Woo! So we succeed. Gain 3 XP. So we have 8. Go to page 37. We have 8. We just need 1 more, and we can upgrade 2 more attributes, which will be great. So I get 1. Definitely want to updo agility and combat, because even though I have ammo, I only have 1 ammo left, and I don't have any extra agility from my peeps. All right, so page 37. Vital information. You inch closer to the gathering of people outside the building. They are talking about something you can barely understand. They say that they can control them, but who are you trying to control? Your name is mentioned. Dun, dun, dun. No. They're saying that you're important for the next step. They're coming for you. They had someone in your group watching you. Who is the traitor? If you have companions attached, detach 1 random companion. I don't want an attachment. All right. Vincent, sorry. I'm not happy about that. Okay, that person was the traitor and gave away your position. Draw 1 cult card and then go to page 33. Oh, cult card. Believe in the cause. You must choose and perform 1 attribute check on your current page. If no attribute check is available, discard believe in the cause. Oops, I'm sorry. I always put these in the wrong place. There we go. So the attribute check on this page is 2 brains and 1 agility. So we have to do the attribute check. But then what? Wait. I have to do this every time because it says that it's believe in the cause on your current page. I'm not really sure. Chris, you'll have to correct me if I'm doing this wrong. But I'm going to, I guess, keep this card. But it says if no attribute check is available, discard. So I might be able to discard it if there's no attribute check on a page that I get to. So in other words, it's forcing me to do an attribute check on every page. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to do the attribute check. I have to do it before I can go to page 33. Okay. Even though I discarded a companion and I should be able to just go to that page, now I have to do it. I think that's what it is. All right, so we're going to do brains, 1, 2, 3. Do I get any brains from Eric, the grocery manager? No. And then agility, I get 1, 2, 3. Do I get anything from agility from him? No. Okay, so I have to roll 2 critical thinking and 1 agility. I got an X and an X and 2 hearts and 2 combats, which do me no good. Brains and agility. Also nothing. Also nothing. So I fail. You clumsily knock into a barrel, making a loud clanging noise. Footsteps hurry towards you as the others shout out that they will check on the things. Draw 1 cult card. It's not a good day. Zealot. Cultist attack. So now I got to do an ability check for combat. It says I need to roll 2. And success and failure. Great. All right. So combat, I get 3 dice. I have to roll 2. What happens if I shuffle some? All right. I don't really want to spend my one last ammo. I think I can survive. I don't have any wounds, so we'll see. All right, so I'm going to roll 3 dice, and I have to roll at least 2 combat. Let's get lucky. Nope. That was an X. We got a couple more rolls. Hopefully we can get a combat. Nope. Fail. All right, so take 1 wound. It's all right. It's okay. And shuffle Zealot back into the... Okay, so we're shuffled back in. This is going to start to get heavy, people. All right. Go to page 33. Frantic. Did they see you? You can't go back there. You won't go back there. You may detach robes. We don't have robes. All right. Or, so now we have to find a good place to hide. Will they find you? Or can you stay quiet? Or will you panic? I'm panicking. All right. So we need to roll eyeballs, which I get 3. Do I get eyeballs from you? Yes, I do. So that's 4 dice for eyeballs and brain. I get 3. 1, 2, 3. We're at 8 XP. We need 1 more so we can upgrade some things. Whew. All right. So we need 1 eyeball and 1 brain. And that sounds like that should be easy with this many dice, but we've seen spectacular fails already. All right. So we got 1 X. Do we get 1 eyeball? Yes. Did we get 1 brain? Yes. Okay. So we succeed. Gain. Oh, so we gain perception or brain. We get perception from Eric. So let's gain a brain. We're going to go to 4. And go to page 38. You're getting tired of running for your life. You want a chance to rest and collect your thoughts. This world seems to have other plans. As you continue on, the sound of roaring water is drawing you closer to it. Draw 1 cult card. I have to draw a cult card. I didn't even do anything else. I just have to draw a cult card. God damn it. Oh, look who it is. It's fucking Zealot. I just shuffled this card in, I swear. This guy. Come on. All right, so we have to do a combat check. Hopefully, we got 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. Come on, we need 2 combats. I don't want to spend my ammo. We got an X and we got a heart and an I. Let's try again. I got 2 X's, so it did not succeed. All right, so failure. We take 1 wound. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We got 2 wounds, so we're okay. And we got to shuffle this back into the frickin' deck. All right, I'm just gonna put you in the middle so you don't turn up again, jerk. Okay. So we failed that one, but now we still got to do another attribute check. We got to roll 2 running people, so 2 agility. You know those crazies are right behind you, and you figure that you might lose them in the river. Make your way across. Swim faster. Your life depends on it. All right, so agility, we can roll 3. 1, 2, 3, and we need to roll 2. We got not agility. 1. We died. We got 2 X's. This is going to go downhill pretty quick here. So failure, you're not fast enough. One of the crazies catches up to you and grabs you by the back of your shirt. You both go under. Take a wound. Go to page 40. Oh. No fun. Well, I mean, it is fun. I'm having fun. But now I'm underwater. And I mean, if it was really real, I would not be having fun. So as you go under, you realize that you never had a chance to take a breath. Damn you, Chris. Struggling for air against the person dragging you down, you kick and punch with everything that you have. A hand clasps around your foot with an inhuman strength. Oh, great. You look down into a bloated face staring at you. The darkness of the deep is hiding at least 1 monster, and it's hungry. Will you feed it? Please no. So you must get away from this person before you're captured or eaten. So we got to roll 2. So I got 3 combat. I have to roll 2. I'm going to detach food. and heal 2 wounds. Because I don't think we're going to be able to roll combat successfully. We haven't yet. So we have 1 wound. We're going to roll 3 dice and try to get 2. And hopefully, oh, I'm going to use my ammo. I don't want to fail. All right, so 4. I'm going to show you guys the picture that's in this book too. Nothing. At least we didn't get any X's. All right, roll number 2. We need to get 2 combat. 2 combat. We got 1 and an X. We got to roll 1 more combat. Come on. Fail. All right. So failure, the hands pull you down towards the maw into the darkness. Reduce your agility by 1. That's not good. And turn to page 41. Before I turn, I want to show you guys this under the water illustration. Scary. And it has my foot. It looks gross. From the deep, the thing must be embedded into the riverbed because it keeps pulling you downward. As you near the bottom, you see that there's a dozen of undead creatures chained or weighted to the bottom of the river. They moan soundlessly, air never reaching their lungs as they start for you. Will you be their next meal? Oh, shit. We got to roll 3 combat. Oh, we're going to die, people, right here. All right, so we got to roll 3 combat. I get 3 dice for that, and I used all my ammo, so now I have no ammo. We got to get real lucky and roll all 3 as combat and no X's. Nope. Well, I rolled a combat, but I also rolled an X, so we fail. Failure. The creature is too strong for your exhausted self. The trials of the last day have proven too much, and your weakened body sinks lower. From above, hands grip you and drag you to the edge of the river, where a cadre of your captors are waiting for you. Take 3 wounds. It's a bad day. 1. Thank God we only had 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 wounds total. And 1 infection. So we have 3 infections and 4 wounds. It also says if this would reduce your health to 0, just reduce it to 1. Okay, so he didn't kill us, thank goodness, but we're in bad shape. No, I could. I don't know. Let's go to page 31. The cabin. You're almost free. You must get out before anyone notices. Will you? Did I go to the right place? Let's make sure I went to the right place. Yeah, page 31. Okay. You're almost free. You get out before anyone notices. Will you take the direct route or will you slip out quietly? So we can roll either agility or combat. And I have now reduced agility at 2. And combat, I have 3. So we're going to roll combat. So we get 3 dice, 1, 2, 3, and we have to roll just 1 combat. So let's see if we can get lucky. Nope. So let's roll again. At least there's no X's. 1, 2. Okay, I rolled 1 combat. So kill the guards at the front door. Success. Gain 1 XP. Yes, let's gain 1 XP. Or attach robes. No, we're going to gain 1 XP. Go to page 32. Okay, so now that we have 9, let's increase. I'm going to increase combat because I feel like we're going to be fighting a lot more. And I'm going to increase agility back to 3 because we lost 1. So now we have combat 4, agility 3, critical thinking 4, and perception 3. We've got a lot of damage. Should I heal? Yeah, I think I will. Because everything is hard at this point and we're going to die. So we're going to detach first aid kit and roll 10 dice. And we're going to heal for every heart. So I think there's only 10 dice. Yeah, so we're going to roll all the dice. Ready? Okay, so 1, 2. So we got 2 so far. We got an X, so we take that one out. Let's roll again. I got no hearts, but I got 2 X's, damn it. So that was an X. All right, so we get to roll one more time. Hopefully with freaking 7 dice, I can get at least 1 heart. Hopefully 2. All right, and we got two hearts. So I'm back to full health. But I still got 3 infection, and I'm only allowed to have up to 5. So hopefully no more infection. Okay, go to page 32. Your exploits did not go completely unnoticed. A person yells at you to stop. You would swear that you know that voice. So we can roll. Oh, we can roll either combat, agility, or critical thinking. I have critical thinking in 4. Combat is at 4. Agility is at 3. So let's roll either critical thinking or combat. I haven't had really good luck with combat, so let's roll critical thinking. Oh, that's a good idea because that would convince the person to join you. So let's see. So we got 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't get anything from my companion because it gives you perception, which isn't an option. So, all right. So we're going to roll, and we just need 1. We just need 1 brain. We got 2 hearts, an eye, and an no. Come on, brain. We got it. All right. You convinced the person to join you. Success. Your argument was strong enough that this person agrees to join you. Attach 1 random companion. So let me shuffle these companions. And we get Melissa, orderly. Oh. Okay. Well, we get extra health. During attribute checks, you may re-roll dice 1 additional time. That's actually really cool. So I can roll all my dice 1 more time thanks to Melissa the orderly. So it's not just 1 dice I get extra, it's all dice. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Go to page 38. This is actually the longest I have survived in this game, so that's amazing. You're tired of running for your life. You want a chance to rest and collect your thoughts. This world seems to have other plans. As you continue on, the sound of roaring water is drawing closer. The riverbank again. Draw a cult card. No. Undead frenzy. A group of undead wander by, and your presence sent them into a frenzy. So we have to roll 3 combats. So I get 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't get anything from Eric. I have no ammo. But I get to roll at least 1 more time because of Melissa. So let's check here. We need to get 3 combats. Ooh, I got 2 right off the bat. And no X's. Fingers crossed. All right, so we need 1 more combat. We got 3 rolls. 1. Now, I got an X, but I did get the last combat. So somehow I got out of this by the skin of my teeth. All right, so success. Gain 4 XP. Woohoo. Okay, so we're done with that one. Okay, so we did the cult. So now we can either do the agility check or the perception check. Now, agility, I have 3. Perception, I actually have 4 because of Eric. So we're going to do perception. I have to get 2 perception. Well, I got 2 X's, so that didn't help. And a 3rd X. So we're done. 6. No, I don't have any more dice. Yeah. So failure. It takes you a few precious seconds to grab the keys and put them into the ignition. As you start the engine, many hands slap onto the truck. You slam the accelerator to the floor to take off, hoping that you can dislodge those hands that are hanging on. Go to page 73. 73. This page is called Crash Site. Yeah, I'm not amused. The hands of the cult members latch onto the truck as he stands on the running board and struggles to pull himself towards you. He reaches into your window, and you know that you must fight back. You swing wildly and try to fight this person off when suddenly glass shatters to your right. A cultist is reaching in through the glass, heedless of the cuts caused to her. You turn the wheel to the right. The truck swerves and ricochets off of a tree, staining the bark crimson. Well, at least that's one less cultist. The distraction was enough, and the man on your side of the truck grabs the wheel and pulls hard. The truck goes into a sideways skid into the muddy ground and slams hard into a ditch. You are thrown to the passenger side and into the broken glass. The cultist who caused your crash had jumped off, is now walking towards you. So we immediately take a wound. Damn it. And draw a cult card. Damn it. Gauntlet. You must perform all attribute checks on the next page. If you were successful against all the attribute checks, choose one of the success results to perform. If you fail any attribute checks, choose one of the failure results to perform. Well, the good news is there's only one attribute check on this page. So we have to roll 2 agility and 2 combat. So let's see here. So combat, I roll 4 dice, 1, 2, 3, 4. And agility, I roll 3. And we have to roll 2 running men and 2 combat. Well, I got an X. We got 2 agilities. Did I get any combat? I did not. Still no combats, but an X. So this one goes out. We got 1 combat, and thanks to Melissa, we get to reroll one more time. We just need 1 combat. And I got it. Woo! Success. The car is still totaled, but at least you don't see any more of those robed freaks. Gain 3 XP or attach robes. Go to page 75. All right, so we're done with you. So we're at 4. We go to how much? 7. How are we doing on time? We still got 15 minutes. Okay. So turn to page 75. A long walk. You stagger down the road, hoping you are headed in the right direction. You stumble and fall. Picking yourself up, you walk over to a stand of trees, feeling like you might be safer off the road. You know that you should keep moving, but the cold earth is so inviting. A snapping branch wakes you. What do? We can roll thinking and perception or agility and combat. They're the same, but we get extra perception from Eric. So let's run that one. So critical thinking, we get 1, 2, 3, 4. And perception, we get 3 plus 1 from Eric. And we have to roll 2 and 2. All right, take out the X's. Those were 2. We got combat, we got health, and we got perception. We got 1 perception out of that. 2. Oh no, 2 more X's. 3. Oh, we got an X, so we cannot succeed. You jump up and look around. You see something shambling towards you, and through your confused eyes, it looks like one of the undead. You react to defend yourself. Perform the attribute check below. So now I got to roll another set of dice to see if I can run away or stand up and start swinging. So, okay. So agility, I get 3. 1, 2, 3. In combat, I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how it goes. No X's. So I need 2 running people. I got 1. And 2 combat, I didn't get any. I got so many perceptions. Not helpful. Let's do it again. Take out my X's. I got another running, and I got a brain. So now I have to roll again. I need a brain. Brain. Nope. And I get 1 extra roll because of Melissa. So hopefully, Melissa, let's get a brain. We did not. We got 2 combats. Failure. Your swing connects with wood as you hit the tree that was serving as your bed. A person screams at you and backs away. Quickly go to page 106. Well, at least we didn't take any damage. This is not good. This is not good. Let me show you the picture. It says ambush. That's not a good sign. Okay, a group of people surround you. They look angry and determined. Their weapons seem much larger than they are as they are brandished towards you. If you're not already a cultist, choose one random. If there is not already a cultist, choose one random companion. Place that companion next to the cult deck. Treat that companion as a cultist. Janice, teenage girl. Well, I guess at the end of she is now a cultist. Sorry, Janice. All right, so we have to do a check for 4 combat with 4 dice. We're gonna die. If I get 1 X, then we're out. I got an X, so we're out. They surround you and you can't see a way out. You start towards one of them, and as 2 more advance, hitting you in the legs and sending you to the ground. You are kneeling in the dirt, looking up at those freaks. Shock dulls the pain of the bat that connects with the base of your skull. Gain 1 XP. I gain 1 XP from getting smashed in the head. And then take 2 wounds and go to page 104. So, all right, we're still alive. Still alive. We can take up to 8 damage because of the companions. So we have 3. We can take 8. We're going to page 104. The page is titled On the Altar. You wake up strapped to a cold, hard table. This is not good. You look around and see an undead creature standing next to you. You panic and struggle to get away. A low laugh causes you to look away, and you see the face of a high priest looking down at you. He tells you that you will not have anything to worry about soon. He tells you that you will become one of the awakened and join them in bringing the world to its rightful evolution. Will you get out? I don't think so, because we got to roll 4 freaking combats, and we haven't done combat well at all. And I got no ammo left because I spent it all. So here we go. We got 1 combat and nothing but no X's, so we're still in it. Let's try again. 2 combats, 2 dice left, 2 rolls left. Let's do it. I got another combat, which is great, but then the other dice is an X. So we fail. So it says, failure. You struggle harder and harder, but there is no give in these restraints. The high priest gestures towards the undead thing, and it places a hand on your chest, holding you down. The high priest walks over to you and injects a sick-looking fluid into your arm. He stands back as your veins burn and gestures to the creature. It leans down and almost carefully bites your arm, and you pass out. Well, damn. You wake up standing in front of the high priest. You tell your body to fight, to run, to take this monster out of the world. But you can't move. He tells you to walk, and you do. He tells you to look into a mirror, and you do. You see your face desiccated and rotting. You realize that you are one of them, and they own you. You can't even end yourself. You are forced to stand in line with the other undead. The end. Well, my friends, we didn't make it. We made it pretty far, but sadly, we did not make it. So yet again, Chris's game kicked my butt. But I feel like every time I play, I get a little farther, but it doesn't really matter. It's all about how you roll the dice and whether you're lucky or not. So we did not survive, sadly. But I had a good time, and I hope you did too, because his games are pretty fun. I want to try his other one, the Gods of Metal. I haven't played that one yet. And I need people I want to play Slaughterville. There's a big James card in Slaughterville, and believe it or not, there's a me card. There's a disc. So there's a picture of me wearing a disc that I actually made on a card that will actually help you in your quest. So if you got one of the cards from the last Slaughterville graphic novels, which was really fun. The axe lady is my spirit animal, by the way. She don't take no crap, and she just, kills people with axes. Sometimes, most of the time. All right, so let me get this out of here. So yeah, thanks for everybody for watching. I'm just going to clean up real quick, and I'm going to start playing some ads. I will be back live next week. Hopefully we'll have some more guests, or we'll have the panel. Hopefully they figure out what's going on with my ears so I can get some relief from these headaches. The sinus pressure is killing me. And I will see you all soon. Mwah, love ya. Bye. Yeah, I forgot to mention that if you want to see Chris set up some of these tabletop games and play them, he has a show every Friday. It's, I think, at 11 a.m., 10 a.m. It's like every other week we play D&D, and then the other week he sets up his tabletop games. So it's on Friday. It's gaming on the Madness Network. So don't miss that, because you can see more of Chris's games, which are really super cool. And a lot of the group games where it takes more than one person to play it. So he'll demo those games on his show. So tune in for that for sure. You can see more of this game and other games that Chris does. So, all right, I'm going to play some more commercials. Here you go. Bye.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what? Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. It's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work. Doesn't matter what you say or the action that you take.
Fuck with the dudes that do this for a living. And if you want it with us, we don't care. Look into our eyes and you see no fear and no remorse for the words that we speak on our mind. Working overtime, always on the grind.
I told you before to call me Jimmy, didn't see semi-automatics, but I see plenty of these faggots coming through claiming niggas skills and they don't really have it. Y'all don't really go with tag. Addicts, records got my bag. The fact that's all I really need. I only start on fuck having them platinum plaques. When I got Doc Cap and IBS, we got hot on the train. No more beefing and no more diss. I finally got all the monkeys off my back. Stick on the floor and y'all already got all the money that you say you got. I don't really care, don't say what I want, so maybe one of these days I'm making shot. I blew up fast, these people ever thought I would've killed the kid, but I heard y'all try to shoot me down, but still I stood. Y'all already know I stand tall, I can't follow.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.